this started. Gotta do some things first. Need to check the audio. Okay. Audio's good. Now I need to add the Discord server, especially because nobody's here yet. So clearly I do. And I think I have a channel for this. The live channel. Hold up. Alright, now that's all the business that I had to take care of. Let me set up the goal. They give me an option to set up a goal. Now I don't know what that means. I'm gonna set up a goal for 1 super chat. Wait, oh, shoot. And alright, let's see what this is. I started up a goal and I don't know what. Let's see. See goal. 1 super chat. Okay. Well, guess I better actually get started working on this then. So yeah, I'm just doing terrain stuff now. And you know, I can't go too much into detail because nobody can really know what this is quite yet. But just basic terrain right now. And this is just obviously one small section of what's going to be here. I'm going to move the water because it ends up in one of these spots where the water is showing. I don't. It's stupid that they have that little hole in the water always that you can't get rid of. You can shrink it, but I don't even bother doing that because I don't know. Because it's just annoying, and it's not like I can completely get rid of it anyway. I mean, here, let me get a shot. Wait, oh, I'm in landscape mode. If I didn't mess up any landscaping. I don't know. Looks fine. If I click on the individual little nodes, alright, I pulled it over itself. Let me see if that made any kind of difference. No. See, I can pull this back over itself, and it will just make, oh, what if I make it one perfect line? Then you have this one section that just dips, for some reason. Alright, so I don't think there's any hope in that. I'll just try and shrink it down as much as I can. And I will move that. Wait, it actually kind of went away. Huh. Let's just make it small enough, it'll go away. Alright. I'll get back to working on the landscape. For what I'm doing right here, I've got like somewhat of a vision, but not exactly. I don't know exactly what this is going to look like by the end of it. So, I mean, hopefully it turns out good. Whoops. And this live stream is so dead. There's nothing happening. I mean, if there were some people here, maybe I could have some funny interactions or something. There's nothing happening. That was fine. Yeah, that was fine. Move that a little bit inward. And then yeah, oops. What's that? There we go. Yeah, this is good. I'll just work like this. I don't know why the heck this is even a feature, but it's fun at least. You can magnify, you can look really deep at this terrain texture that I made. I don't know if I'm sticking with this. Although at this point I hope so, because if I end up changing it, then I'll have to go back and drag and drop the texture onto all these little terrain pieces that I'm using, which would be very annoying. I'm also not checking if anything is on grid snap at all, so I might have to make the 0 build in the end, or I'll just, I don't know, we'll have to see. I guess maybe I'll change up the terrain once I start putting some buildings in. But I'm not worrying about any buildings right now. This looks really rough. I think I was just messing around with the flat tool here. I don't think this really has to look like this because it looks kind of bad how it is. Oh, I might have to get rid of this big sharp thing because I don't know what, like, how am I really gonna turn this into a ramp? It's just too pointy. Don't know if it's really gonna work well for that. I can try though. If I just like sculpt some stuff up and smooth it down. See, now there's a little friggin' pointy thing sticking out. That's kind of why this won't work. Yeah, I don't really know why I'm even trying to use this. I could just use a normal ramp if I wanted that here. Which I think I will. I think a ramp would be good here. Because this is a very steep area. I said earlier, I don't know if I'm going to have this as builds or 0 builds, but, like, the terrain in this style is very, very steep, so I might have to keep it on builds either way. Or, something that I've done for maps in the past, I've never released a map with it, but I've worked on maps with this, is, you have, like maybe 30 build materials max, so then you can build some to get through hard parts of terrain and stuff, but then you can't really have full-on build fights with people. Maybe I'll do that. I like the idea of that because, you know, sweaty build fights are always kind of an issue. Kind of makes it unfun sometimes, but then if you only have a few builds, it's kind of like how Fortnite intended for their building system to work, with just like building a couple walls to protect you and then actually just walking up and shooting them instead of building a 3-story skyscraper. 3-story skyscraper. Kind of an oxymoron. But kind of cool. Looks alright. Is this part of the... Oh, it is part of the rock. Okay. Maybe I'll blend that in a little more. Now, I really have to do over here. Not over here, over here. I'm just looking to see what else I have to do. It's kind of rough right here. Yeah, alright, I'm seeing something in my head for what to do with these areas. I have to remember to, like, I'm not really doing the outer bits of terrain because these are not the outer bits of terrain. They're just the outer bits of the section that I started with, and there will be more beyond that. The erosion tool is so useless. Like, why does it work like this? It just works the opposite. Oh, you can just do the opposite of the sculpt tool by holding shift and doing that. I should have remembered that. I don't use that often. It seems very useful. Oh, moving steam. Why are there 2 steams now? Alright, let me flatten some terrain onto this area. Smooth out the edges. Good, that's smooth enough. And, keep that. Yeah, like that. It's kind of cool. And what's up? How's it going? Vera FNC? No. Well, so some kind of ramp could work well there. Maybe, though, when I put buildings in, I'll just have, like, actual built stairs to get up there. I think that might be better. Although I will say this isn't going to be, like, modern stuff happening here. This is probably going to be, like, I don't know, buildings put together with scrap kind of area. Need to fill in this little actual terrain instead of just the piece. It kind of made this a little weird. Okay. I think that's good. Let me look. I'm just looking around the terrain, make sure nothing looks weird. I think it's looking okay. Maybe I've got an idea here. I'm gonna put a little platform just on here. Yeah, I guess it's good. This area is just about done. I mean, you know, I could use some cliffs around the edges of things. Well, that's looking a little rough at the bottom. That's about good, though. I haven't exactly worked out how the area south of this is going to be. I have an idea, pretty loose idea. So I think I'm going to be done with this area, and I'm going to start moving kind of northeast, because I have that pretty good in my head for what that's supposed to look like. But there's still definitely, like, these beaches are very rough. So I want to fix these up a little bit before I move on to a different area. It's just too high out of the water. It's okay. Smooth on the top here so that's a little bit more shallow. Hey, what's up, Gray Fox? How's it going? Thanks, man. I mean, this is like super early. I just started working on it yesterday. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. Yeah. Honestly, this map isn't supposed to release for a really long time, but I just feel like, I just felt like working on it, so that's what I'm doing. throw in a cliff over here. I want to keep this map very rocky, because it'll fit with something with the story, which I can't disclose. Yeah, I used the, I can open up the texture right now. I made a material instance of the customizable landscape, like if you come to the actual Fortnite thing, and you search landscape, this, landscape customizable, I just made a material instance, and then I just kept messing around with a bunch of stuff in it. And, I mean, it was supposed to look super, like, dark, so, yeah, the cliffs are actually like desert cliffs, but then just super darkened. And the grass. I honestly tried to take, I don't know if this is going to be my final texture for it, because it was supposed to be even less green originally. But, yeah, that's what I ended up with there. I don't know if this is anywhere near, like, actual, like, build, like, height, if that makes sense. Let me check. If I just look up wall. Well, I can't really say what this, well, it's, I can say it's gonna be a battle royale. I guess I'll say that. But, yeah, no, it's kinda, I can't really say anything more than that. Okay, so we're about halfway between builds, but that's alright. That's fine. I don't know what paint I'm going to use for beaches. I'm probably going to end up messing around with these paints a lot, too. Like, if I look, I don't even know. What the heck? Okay, I think the water hasn't updated yet. Hopefully it will in a second. Yeah, I mean, these are some interesting, these are like the default textures that came with the customizable thing. I mean, this looks like a meteorite surface or something. So, actually, this could just be like the cliffs, because I don't even know. Because it looks kind of orangey, which the cliffs are, because I made them out of the canyon cliffs. Oh, yeah, I mean, 1.0 is, for like, battle royales and stuff, it's honestly just as good. I mean, you don't have the terrain tools, but, like, 1.0 terrain can look just as good. So, I mean, cool. Okay, yeah, the water's being really weird. I don't think it's going to stay like that, though. Just kind of does that sometimes. The sun is huge. I was working on a sky thing, and I thought I disabled it. Maybe I actually even didn't do that. Let me look. I don't remember. It's not even called a sky dome in UEFN. It's called slightly different. The hill technique? Like, what do you mean by that? Like with putting like multiple squares next to each other slightly rotated, or here the day sequencer, that's it. If I delete that, what happens? Oh, this kind of looks better. Oh yeah, I never really did. I mean, I kind of tried to use that hill technique, but I never really used it for anything because at that point UEFN was out and I was just using these terrain tools, so I never thought I would need it. And now for like anything I make in 1.0, I usually use the like chapter 4 kind of cliffs as my terrain. Alright, I think I've touched these beaches enough, so I'm going to move over here. I had a lot more terrain before, but I deleted it. It wasn't, I just like put a bunch of stuff kind of roughly around. For this, let me think, what kind of height level should it be at? I feel like just about as high as this. Maybe there should be something kind of lower in between though. I don't know. I'm gonna block out some rough stuff first, so I'll make the brush size a bit bigger. Head over to flatten. No, this isn't big enough. Let's do max. Just for now. Let me think about exactly how I want. I'm gonna go for, not that, top down perspective. And it's rotated for some reason. That is weird. I always had this idea on how Fortnite could add a terrain device into 1.0. Huh, I've never really thought about that. I mean, they probably could. I don't think they are. They don't really put a lot of focus on 1.0 anymore, which is sad. Because a majority of the players can't even use UEFN because it's not on console. Yeah. I mean, yeah, the patchwork device is weird because they put so much effort into it, and I haven't seen it used for anything. And I don't know why they would expect it to be used for anything. Because who's making music in Fortnite? But yeah, if they used like the kind of coding that they had for that on something for terrain, it could be really good. I'm gonna cover up my rocks. No, my rocks are safe. To think about. I'm gonna make an outline. Okay, it's very laggy. Alright, there's a rough kind of edge. That's where I need to end by. Be on the Switch 2, because it's PC capabilities. Huh, that's a good point. I mean, they have a mouse on the Switch 2. So it could be. Yeah, that'd definitely be cool to see. I don't know, this takes up like, it's really kind of demanding to run though for some reason. I feel like it's not well optimized at all because it lags all the time. So the Switch 2 might be able to run it. I mean, it's supposed to be pretty good. I think the biggest difference there, though, is that the Switch 2 has a mouse, which could make the difference. Because, like, I'm sure a PS5 could run UEFN. They just don't support controller on it. That's the problem there. So you might be right. Better performance than the PS5? Huh. That would be interesting to see. Because, I mean, it's pretty small. I mean, I'd like to see ray tracing on the Switch too. I'm sure it'll have it. That'll be cool. These are very steep edges, but I kind of like having steep cliffs on the edge. That's the map. Yeah, right now, I mean, like, obviously this section is much more detailed than this one because I'm just doing very, very basic blocking out. Should get rid of these. I don't think I'm going to need the purple trees at all. I'm going to delete a bunch of this stuff for now and then only grab what I actually need. Yeah, I'm not going to need rocks. I mean, I might use these rocks, but I'm not putting in nature yet. That's not going to be useful. All this, I think, is a little too sharp. And then everything else can be useful. So I'll delete all that, and I'm going to have to move this, I don't know where. I guess just up further. And to a part of the map that I haven't made yet. Like over here. A little up. Alright, yeah, that looks good. What did I leave behind? This. Okay. I like these underworld terrain pieces. They're very useful. You can make a lot of different kind of areas with them. Like the arch. Arches are always good. Especially, I mean, in UEFN, I'm sure they're way more useful because I can make them match my terrain really easily. By just dropping my terrain on it. Okay. This is gonna be interesting because now I've got to dig out an area in here. Where's the water? Huh. It's pretty deep. Maybe I'll flatten out this. How big is this going to be, really? Yeah, they are very unique. I mean, they're very, like, sharp. And, yeah, I don't know how else to describe it. They're, like, really a lot of edges and stuff. And because this terrain is supposed to be, like, harsh and cliffy, it matches pretty well. This is kind of a huge crater. Now I'm gonna do outer a little lower than that. And even probably a little smaller than this too. An outer area. Just that it blends smoother. I'll just go one step lower. Should be smooth enough. Alright, now we'll get to smoothing. I feel like maybe they've optimized something better, but doing terrain at such a large scale like I am right now with the brush being this big used to lag more. Yeah, I think for this area especially I'm going to need a different terrain texture. Because there's definitely not supposed to be any grass here. Maybe I'll try and mess with that now, or after I smooth this out. I can just turn one of the paints into something that matches more what I was thinking. Oh, this looks very lumpy. That's not what I want. Okay, it's frozen now. Alright, there we go. Okay. There we go. I just started, I saw that like weird goal thing I set up in the chat ended, so I just started it again. A longer timer. Until somebody gives me money. I don't even think, if somebody were to do that super chat thing, I wouldn't get it for a long time, because YouTube's not going to pay me unless I make at least $100, just like Epic Games does. It is lumpy, but it's kind of cool. I've got a lot of time to work out the lumps and stuff, because this is not releasing for a long time. Thanks. Don't feel like obligated or anything. I was just joking, and I just set it up for fun in case somebody had like a bunch of extra money. Yeah, I feel that. Oh yeah, this looks cool. This is exactly what I had in mind with the giant divot. Where it's too foggy to even see the other side, to emphasize how much destruction was made here. I feel like, I don't know, I think the stream would be more interesting if I had some kind of music on, but I don't know what to put on even. Something with no copyright. I've got an idea. What do I... Oh, here.
Hey guys,
I was watching this. This tutorial did not work at all. How about, though, I got some really good no copyright music. Monkeys spinning monkeys. This one's good. Oh no, wait, no, I clicked on the funk remix. Okay, yeah, no, this is good. Yeah, no, this is quality. Where's here? Kevin MacLeod. Alright, this is perfect background music. I don't see any issue with this at all. I don't know, let me make sure it's not too loud. Compared to how I sound, I don't know exactly how the balancing is right now. I don't know, let me make sure it's not too... Okay, I don't think it's too loud. Pretty sure that's alright. Okay. Now back to work with this epic mix I've got on in the background. Yeah, for sure. This is definitely the best music. Just wait for the beat drop. Oh yeah, that was fire. Turn that off. I feel like a lot of streamers throw on random lo-fi in the background. I could do that. I see there's this here. I don't know if it's copyright free or not. What? Okay. Yeah, it's the thing. I wouldn't know if the music I was playing is copyrighted until YouTube notifies me that it is, which would suck. Alright, I'll keep working on this some other time, the lumpiness there. But for now, I'm just going to dig a little bit further into the middle. Alright, oh, that's too far. That's too far. There we go. Smoothed right out. I feel like this is a little too drastic of a change right at the middle. Maybe not. Oh, it's not even at the middle. Okay. Oh. Let me fix that. I'll smooth this out all right there. That's a little bit more like the middle. I think that'll be better. Is it still too steep of a hole? Maybe. I don't know. I think this is kind of cool. I'm gonna put a little bit more back in here. Okay. I think that's good. What I'm gonna do now, though, is open this up. And so this is the grass. Now, layer 1. Yeah, I'm gonna change this up. How do I view this? Can't really see it because it's showing the base, not this paint, but that's okay. So I guess I'll try and tint it without seeing it. Something like that. Make the brown much darker. Actually, that's not even dark enough. A really dark brown. Let me try saving that. Now I think the paint should have automatically changed. Yeah, this is layer 2. No, wait. I don't think this is... Oh, wait, no, it's layer 1. This. That's kind of cool. This is more like what I had in mind. Okay, now I'm just going to paint this whole area with it for now. I mean, like I said before, all this is super rough. I'm not going into detail on this section yet. Honestly, I might put something like this over everything, but I don't know quite yet. The problem is, if it's a paint, I don't know if I'm even going to be able to drop, like, or drop it onto terrain pieces like this, which I like to do a lot. It looks kind of repetitive from far away, like you can see the tiling on it, which I don't really like. Up close, though, I think it looks good. Let me see the cliffs. They didn't change, right? No. Yeah, something like this is what I had in mind originally. I mean, it kind of looks muddy, but I don't know. Yeah, no, I think some sections I'll keep like this with the really dark grass. Maybe I'll use it more sparingly, though. If I were to swap it so that this everything looked like dirt and then just the painted part looked like grass, that'd be even more, that'd be better. Because the map is kind of supposed to look like it was destroyed, and then nature's slowly growing back onto it. And I mean, there also isn't any like actual foliage grass on it because that's just not included with the paint. And I tried to make some foliage, but I guess not good at it. This, oh, I still have this. Wait, is this gonna work? Hold on. This has got to be like cheating or something, because I bought this grass, and then I refunded it, and they gave me my money back. But I still have the model. Infinite models glitch, I guess I've got here, but I didn't like this grass anyway, and it looked really weird when I launched a session. Like when I actually went in Fortnite, the texture was gone, so I'm not going to use that anyway. But I guess I just have it now for free. It was supposed to be $5. we making? Well, it's a battle royale. That's about all I'll say. Although it is, like, theming wise, supposed to be really rocky and kind of destroyed looking. And I'm just working on the rough terrain now. At least for this section. This section, the terrain's a little bit more in depth, but over here it's just all the rough stuff. Yeah. True. Also, this is like shiny. I wonder if I can change the sheen on it. Like specular roughness. This, all these have something to do with it. Metallic. How about I uncheck that? How about that? Maybe that'll work. Maybe there's no metallics in that now. So something tells me that didn't work. I don't know what happened. Maybe do all these need to be checked somewhere? Like, what if I threw G into something else? Okay, I won't do that then. Okay. Yeah, I guess I won't. Alright then. Should I make you know what? Here, let me try something. This might take a while. Well, I was gonna make a new material instance. Actually, I don't think I can, since I've already made all this with this terrain texture. I think it would just be better to do it in here. But what I could try and do is take everything from this section and then put it into this section and then just swap everything pretty much. Alright, I'll see you later, Gray Fox. Glad you were stopped in for so long. Thank you. So this, I'm gonna, I guess I'll do that. It's the mud. Maybe mud isn't the right thing. Let's maybe if I look up landscape, there's probably a bunch of different things. Dirt, gravel, could be good. Frozen gravel. This is the Apollo grass. Let me make sure that I can find that again if I want to. No? If I look up grass, I think this was it. So, I can go back and find that if I want to. Can I see it even? It still looks like the grass. Although, wait, if I were to set it... Let me check something. Set it back to grass. Okay, you know, so there's definitely a change there. Definitely. Let me save that. Check how it looks. Everything just got darker. Now it's like black. Well, a little bit of brown mixed in. Does this kind of look good, maybe? I don't really know. I think I'm gonna have to change some other stuff if I want this to look good. I want it to be more brown than black. But I think because this is this is the height map. It's not what I want. All these, if I set it more to be dark brown rather than black like I was doing it, that should make the difference that I want. Whoops. Well, I don't know which one I prefer. Because, like, this is just, it's muddy, though. It's, like, too shiny. When it's supposed to be more, like, dusty dirt. Which is, like, super dry and dusty. This is like... Yeah. This is really interesting. I don't know. Why is there like grass mixed into it though? That's kind of weird. There's like a grass texture and a gravel texture. I really can't see when I'm on this ball. Wait, unlit. Oh, this is better. It's more what I want to see. So that, yeah, it's weird. It's got grass. Oh, wait, I know why. Hold on. It's because I changed this and not the actual height map. I should probably fix that for everything. Even the cliffs are going to be wrong. Maybe that's cool, though, because the cliffs right now are like... They're the canyon texture, but the actual like variation in it is different. I kind of like how it looks, actually. I'm not gonna mess with the cliffs. I am gonna mess with this because why is this on Athena snow? That's weird. Oh, here, Apollo grass and Apollo grass. Okay. The specular roughness and the normal map texture. I'm gonna set that to also what this is, which was like frozen gravel or whatever. Yeah, here. Frozen. And then frozen. Okay, that's more so what it was supposed to be. Now let's check it out. Whoa. Okay. So, now it's shiny. This is all wrong, actually. That's why it's called frozen, I guess. That's cool. That's really cool. But this is not what I want. How about... if I just do normal gravel instead of the frozen gravel. The dirt gravel. I don't know which one did it, so I'm going to set them both to... Oh wait, you know what? I'm not even setting... Hold on, I just realized something that I'm doing wrong. Yeah. No. Actually, it wasn't a problem. The problem was that I should have been setting it to like this, I think. And then at the frozen, and then this. I really hope I got that in the right order. Otherwise, it's gonna look weird. It still looks really weird. Yeah, this is odd. I will try it again, but instead I'll swap them. And if this doesn't work, I'm really cooked. I really cooked it. Oh, baby. I did it. I'm a pro freaking game developer at this point. See, it's less shiny. It's about the same as the other thing, but it's less shiny. And this is what I had in mind originally. That's good, I think. Although... yeah, for a bunch of this stuff, I'm still going to want it to be grassy. Like, I liked how that looked when it was grassy. Although, yeah, the brown fits much better with what I had in mind. So what I'm going to do then is make a grassy paint. And then I'm also going to have to try and recreate it in a different thing so that I can put it on these cliffs. Hopefully I can do that. I'm just messing around because I have no idea what I'm doing. So, let's look up grass. Find... this is the only grass option. So it's going to have to be that. And then... the grass again. This is the purple one. I think it goes... like... this one first. This one second, this one third. That looks about right. And none of this needs to change. Well, okay, let's see what we're working with now. Well, very interesting. Not grassy at all. So this tint is too much. What if I just set it to like, I don't even know. Yeah, like a dark green like this. A little bit more like that. I'm sure there's got to be a way to preview this one. But I don't know it. So just keep, wow. That's toxic green grass here. And not what I want at all. Is this the only grass? I mean, I guess it was what I had before. Yeah, no, let's set it to chain link fence, actually. I think that's a good idea. Now this is what I was looking for. Okay. Now, I guess I'll just set it to much darker green. That looks more like how it did before, but once again, it's really, really tiled. Is there tiling anywhere? Not really. That kind of sucks. I'm also going to need a texture for the beach. Whatever our shores are going to look like on this map. The ocean still hasn't fixed itself. Oh. Okay, I just had to click on it. So yeah, something for the beaches we're gonna need. Not quite sure what yet. Dang, yeah, this with the brown, much more what I had in mind. This looks really good now. I mean, I liked what I had going before, but it just wasn't what it was supposed to be. I'll set it like this. A little rocky in the beach. I mean, it would make sense for this whole beach to be really cliffy. Also, I'm going to have to unpaint all this. So and recreating what I did with this paint in a separate material instance is going to be difficult. And I guess I'll see if I even have to. I don't know yet. I mean, this whole area is going to be much more grassy than the rest. The tiling is kind of weird. Like, it's just, you see it so much. You can literally see, like, there's a square right here. That's the material right there. Like, it's very easy to see the tiling. Even if you're standing on it, even if you're this close, you can see it. Which is kind of dumb. I don't know why it's doing that, and I don't know how to change it. What if can I open the blueprint of this? Oh wait, there's a previewing. Wait, okay. General. Parent is material. What does this mean? Dirt. Undo that. Undo that. I don't know what that means, so I'm not going to touch it. Huh. There's nothing about tiling anywhere in here. What are the layer parameters? Okay, there are none. Cool. Now let's try painting in some grass and see how it looks. Need to smooth it in a lot here. It's way too round. And I'll throw an actual, like, foliage on top of the grassy areas. Oh yeah, I think this is gonna look nice. Yeah, it's probably gonna look pretty nice. Once I start getting in nature. I wonder, I mean, should I finish up this section and put nature on it and then go on to other sections, or should I do all the terrain for all the sections and then come back and do foliage? That's what I normally do. But just to see kind of exactly how the area is going to look, because I don't have everything planned out for this one. I don't know. I'll just keep working on the rough terrain, because if I get too close to being finished with this map, it's going to be hard to keep hiding what it's supposed to be, which I don't want to do. I just wanted to live stream working on this, because I was having fun working on it, but I just still can't reveal what it is yet. Very important that I don't. Yeah, this area is going to be very lush. I gotta avoid putting this too close to any cliffs. Yeah, because like something like that, it's going to cut off too abruptly and look weird. And now up near that big crater that we just made is going to have pretty much none of this grass. Just throw some little, very small patches out there. I'm going to put some up here on this little ramp right there. Around there. And this is still going to be pretty naturey here. Alright, now let's start blending some of this in. Needs to look like the grass is sprouting out of the dirt, so it can't be too like circular or smooth on the edges. I think it looks alright. Okay, yeah, I gotta make sure I smooth it away from the cliffs. Oh yeah, and this now looks really weird. I thought I would have gotten this smoothed out, but let me go back to sculpting so I can smooth this down a little bit more. Maybe I forgot to do this. Probably, because it just looks very rough. One more little click. Okay. Nice, didn't mess up too much of anything. Yeah, when I start getting the trees in here and stuff to fill in these little areas with grass, I feel like it's gonna really pop together. There's gonna be some type of nature where there's no grass too, like dead nature. I gotta really smooth this away from this. There we go. Yeah, it turned out good, I think. Well, look at this grass. It's a little bit too, well, it is on a little ramp. I'm going to smooth it out a little bit more though, because it doesn't really make sense to be here. Out of all the places that little patches of grass are growing on a ramp, doesn't seem like one of the most optimal ones. I think I should make, instead of little dots, these should be little strips of grass, kind of, little patches, not really round, but long patches. I don't know how long I'm gonna stream. In like 10 minutes, my GTA daily casino wheel spin is gonna be ready. I can go gamble. Win my 4th car on the GTA casino. Maybe there'll be more grass eventually. I don't know yet. But I definitely like how this is looking. And I think when, obviously, I mean, it still looks pretty bare. But like when things get in here, and it actually is decorated, whew, I think it's going to turn out nice. I'm going to, hold on. Oopsie. Hit my mouse. I will be back in like 5 minutes. Wait, I've got this, where is it? What do we got? No, not that. How's that? Is that cool? Is that My mic was even muted. But everybody's gone anyway, so I'm gonna stream for an hour, 20 minutes. I gotta get on the old Grand Theft Auto. I just gotta get on the old Grand Theft Auto. And I'm liking how this map is turning out, although it doesn't exist, as far as anyone watching this knows. And I'm gonna end the stream of GTA, and I'm gonna keep working on this after. But I can't work on it too hard while streaming, or else. Well, you know what? Let me just finish this up. I guess I'll just keep that looking like a big old wiener. Just now it doesn't. Perfect. Okay. That's one long ass line. It's like doesn't look natural at all. I can't unpaint this, unpaint that, and then smooth. No. Unpaint it and then smooth it. There. Okay. Bye-bye, guys. Bye-bye. When this map comes out, maybe somebody will come back here and realize what it was, and they'll be surprised.